Hey everyone, today I want to talk about a pressing issue that's been making headlines, the Lebanon ceasefire. Now, you might think a ceasefire means peace, but in this case it's more of a temporary relief, a pause in a long-standing conflict that's far from over. Let's dive in. So, at 04:00 local time on November 27th, 2024, a ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah kicked in. It was a moment of relief for many in Lebanon. Over 3,500 citizens had lost their lives, and more than 1 million were displaced due to Israeli strikes. But in Israel, the reaction was mixed. Some felt the ceasefire let Hezbollah off the hook too easily. A Channel 12 news poll showed that 30% of Israelis believe the ceasefire will collapse, and 50% think Hezbollah wasn't truly defeated. The road to the ceasefire was no less dramatic. Back in September, during the UN General Assembly, a similar deal was almost reached. But Prime Minister Netanyahu rejected it, opting instead to escalate with the assassination of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah. This move weakened Hezbollah, but they still retained some capability to launch rockets and engage Israeli forces. Netanyahu had several reasons for agreeing to the ceasefire now. He claimed it weakened Hezbollah and gave Israeli forces time to replenish their stocks. It also allowed him to sever the connection between Gaza and Lebanon, as Hamas had linked a Gaza ceasefire to the conflict in Lebanon. Plus, there was a side agreement with the US permitting Israel to act if Hezbollah prepares an attack. Iran and Hezbollah also wanted the ceasefire. Hezbollah needed time to recover, and Iran saw its network of allies, the so-called axis of resistance, weakening. The assassinations of key figures like Qasem Soleimani and Hassan Nasrallah had significantly impacted their strategy. But let's not forget Gaza. Just because there's a ceasefire in Lebanon doesn't mean the same for Gaza. The Gaza conflict is driven by additional factors like revenge, Netanyahu's political survival, and his government's stance against Palestinian independence. And then there's the Trump factor. The ceasefire coincides with Donald Trump's return to the Oval Office. While Trump has voiced support for a Lebanon ceasefire, his exact plans remain a mystery. There's speculation about his approach to Iran and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, with fears that he might abandon the two-state solution, leading to potential annexation of Palestinian territories. In the larger context, this ceasefire is a band-aid on a wound that needs stitching. It's a temporary pause, not a solution to the deep-rooted political issues driving the conflict. Both sides still believe in achieving peace through military victory, a belief that's historically failed. So while the ceasefire offers a moment of respite, the journey to lasting peace in the Middle East remains a daunting challenge. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on global issues. Stay informed, stay engaged.